And we can reveal an area. Goodbye. 25%, 25%, 25%. We'll hit 75 and just try it once. I've always wanted to try it. And now that I've looted a chunk of honey. Oh no. Hyper community in the beta with infestation and siege changes. Okay, that's probably too much. Like, there's too much hype. Anyways, welcome to a new season, or should I say seasons, with an S at the end, of State of Decay 2. We are going to be playing in the beta because an upcoming feature is going to be about the infestation and siege changes, and this is going to let you see how it affects the game before it actually hits. Now, we are going to be doing two hyper communities. One community is going to be a little more hyper than the others. The middle file here you see is going to be for the Twitch community. So if you want the full State of Decay season experience, that's going to go. Then my best hyper community members are going to be there. This one is going to be for the YouTube progression, and that's because in the YouTube progression, I'm going to beat the game. With the Twitch community progression, that's going to be my forever community, and we're not going to be beating the game. I'm just going to stockpile a whole bunch of stuff there. Anyways, what is a hyper community? That's an interesting question, you might ask. Well, we're going to be starting in Mare Valley, and I will show you what a hyper community is. So we play on Lethal Zone. A hyper community is basically a community of try-hard community members. I think that would be the easiest way to describe it. And we are going to be playing. Since I plan on beating the game, perhaps mobilization is what I should take. I'm going to be taking charity on the Twitch stream, so that'll be another reason to me. Wait, no, not mobilization. Favors. What am I talking about? I don't need guns. I need money. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is I have a list. Can't see it, but I've got a list here, and who is going into this community? Let me just load it all up. So we've got Haley Cannon. That's her. We've got Mia is going to go to the Twitch community. Let's see, Jay is going to the Twitch community, Emmy, and, okay, this is going to be, these characters here are going into the YouTube community, and the other characters are going to be going into the Twitch community. Now, what makes these characters hyper community members? Well, you'll see here, Ashandra has former model. In the middle, Haley has lived on pasta, and then you'll see that Afifa has former model. And if we just start it up real quick, you will see what makes them so good and what is going to make this a hyper playthrough. We're just going to skip this. None of this matters. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, now what we can do, let's crouch, is go to our community tab, because all of our characters your starting 3 characters begin as citizens, and that means we can see their hero bonus. And as you see here, Ashandra has meal plan, Afifa has meal plan, and Haley has meal plan. So we have 3 people that are meal planners, which is extremely powerful because meal plan is probably the best hero bonus in the game, and it allows you to create a extremely powerful community, one that is perhaps beyond your wildest dreams. What we're going to do now is, because this is like I can do whatever I want here, I am going to call in the ultimate vehicle.
Drop off a ride. We'll get one of our folks on it right away.
Yes, in the hyper community, like, I am going to do whatever I want. Like, I am done, like, holding back. I did the whole season where I was like, whatever, I'll fight with two hands, 2 arms. No! Die! With all of my hands behind my back. Oh, also, before you think about, like, making a community like this and thinking, like, oh, it's just going to be good in Lethal Zone, it is going to be good. We have to beat this guy up. Okay, good. All right. Anyways, as I was saying, don't just do this, because if you are not good at living, like if you still die on a regular basis, if any of these characters die, the hyper community is broken, because the odds of getting another meal planner are really bad. It's not good. It's very important that these characters never, ever, ever, ever die. And that's that. I'm not going to let that happen. And if I do, well, I do have a backup person, and we'll just restart. And if they keep dying, then well, I'll just have to farm up more characters. That is the weakness of. Let me put these in here. I don't know why I even took those out. That is the weakness of this strategy, though. The weakness of this strategy is that it's not anti-fragile. And by that I mean, if one of these characters dies, well, the combo is broken. But our plan is to not let anyone die. Be good. Be very awesome at the game and own some people.
Lots of creeps coming.
Wait, why am I trying to chop an armored zombie? Here we go. No, grab him and give him the whoosh-a-magoogle. There we go. Get in there. There we go. Now, how did I get these characters? And you may wonder, like, why do they have some equipment, etc.? The way I got these characters was, if you missed the Twitch stream for it, basically I shuffled a bunch of characters that had traits that are associated with meal plan, and then I'd start up a game, and if they had meal plan, I would beat the game, put them in the character bank, and that's how I would do it. That would be the way that we would get our meal planners. And then when I had all three, I moved them into this community that you're seeing right here.
Pipes are working and the breaker box is connected. Enjoy your water and power,
Okay, let's see. I know someone else has a bag. Okay, you do.
After everything you people have done for us, we wanted to help you out. Swing by.
Now, what it means is if you find someone who has meal... Now, the meal plan that we got was rather specific. It wasn't just any meal planner. I wanted people who had traits that would give meal plan while simultaneously not clogging up our fifth skill. Now, one person was an exception, and that would be Haley. She has railroad engineer. Railroad engineer is the reason why she has mechanics, but the thing is, mechanics is such a good skill. I had no problem with her starting with mechanics, because I would always want mechanics. Over here, I'm not going to choose these skills yet. I want to see what she gets for wits and fighting before I do that, because, like, you know, these are hyper community members. I want to try to pick out the best stuff. And anyways, we're going to be playing as a Chandra, and that's because we actually need standing. Standing's actually a good thing, because once they get their standing, they will level up into being meal planners.
Let's get down to business.
What are you selling? Okay, I'm just probably gonna buy a whole ton of stuff because we can earn the money back. And I just want to get my early supplies covered. I definitely want the food.
You got something for me?
I don't see why not.
Oh, let's get this going. We can't get the base rebuilt yet. That's fine. Anyways, so the intention of this playthrough is we are going to be doing what I did for Providence Ridge, and on basically on all the DLC maps. We're going to go through the original maps, and we are going to go through all of the bases once again. I'm going to max out the bases, make them all nice and pretty, and kind of do like a world tour, because we're going to get to see the redesigned graphics, and then we're also going to get to see all the bases again. I'm even going to buy this last rucksack of reserve food as well.
You got something for me?
Sure.
And that's because we might as well. In the beginning, we're losing a lot of food. We're losing like 6 food per day. Yeah, we're losing 5.75 food per day. So we might as, you know, there's no reason to no reason to have some shenanigans. I don't know why I did that either. That was silly. Okay, let's begin. What I want to do first is begin scouting. And we can reveal an area. Goodbye. Oh yeah, why did we call this vehicle in, you may wonder? Because it is a spiky vehicle right off the bat. That's right. It's, I don't know if it's as good as the Mad Norma or the Zed Buster, aka the Zed Buster, but it's a spiky vehicle. Okay, you guys need to leave. I have business over here. Business that does not... The Zeds, they have no place in this business. Oh, I'm also going to be using Red Talon stuff. We're bringing it all in. We're bringing, it's like I said, it's a hyper community. That said, it is still lethal zone. Still quite dangerous. You know, I can't be too overconfident. Or something bad could certainly happen. And I don't want bad things to happen. At least not to the... If a bad... Like, even Red Talon characters are expendable compared to these characters. It is way more of a pain to get these characters. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and you get them really rapidly, but most of the time it takes a while. Like, some of these characters took many, many dozens of minutes to re-roll, and then you have to beat the game and put them into your character bank, and... Don't let them die. Don't let them die. Okay, let me get this. We need all the loot. We need all the money we can get because we're going to be spending a lot. Okay, I guess I never explained what meal plan does. I guess some people are like still scratching their head. They're like, what? What's so good about meal plan? Well, meal plan causes people to eat less food. Everyone in the whole community will eat less food. How much less food? 25% per meal planner. And there's a limit. You can't eat 100% less food. You still got to eat some food. So it caps out at 75. That's why we have 3 meal planners, because 25% plus 25%, 25% will hit 75. And what that means is everyone in the community will eat 75% less food. What does that mean? Well, on Lethal Zone, it means people go from eating 2 food per day to half a food per day. In other words, with 3 meal planners, people on Lethal Zone will actually eat less food than they eat on Standard Zone. Because on Standard Zone, you eat 1 food. We're going to get a Red Talon hacker. The Red Talon hacker eats 4 food per day on Lethal Zone. And with our meal planner, that's going to be cut down to 1 food per day, which is absolutely amazing. Where is the last one? Not this again. I give...
Okay.
Spoke too soon. The only thing harder than Lethal Zone is trying to find these stupid things. Because I could just never do it. Okay, let's see. Did we repair that building yet? Yes, we did. Let's get this going. This area is so much... This is one of the easier starts to the game, just because, honestly, the starting houses are really good in Lethal Zone. Like, it might sound a little strange, like, why would the starting houses be good? They are, though. And the reason they're good is because they give you plenty of beds, so you don't lose any morale on beds. And then one of the beds actually gives you more morale, which, remember, one of the big problems in the Lethal Zone is that you have bad morale. Alright, so over here we should have some building materials. If you're wondering why I leave the lights on, I just don't even notice it. Some people would always ask, why do you leave the lights on? Or why do you have, like, your character lights on? It is purely because I don't even notice. Get him!
Won't work.
No. No! You weren't supposed to get bit. You were supposed to be the one doing the biting. You fool! Why would you allow that to happen? Okay, let's use a healing item. This time I won't allow it. Ho ho! I think we're clear. Alright, we need building materials to at least get the basics of the base set up. I mean, we need building materials for anything. The good news is that building materials carry over from one base to the next. So it's all good, I think. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. Give me building materials.
If I can't use it,
oh.
let's call that good enough.
Asking politely was the key. Alright. It's an okay place to loot there. We have 1 building material and some knickknacks. Put it in here. And then I also want to loot this area next door because this will give us some ammo. And maybe some guns, you know, all kinds of stuff. Whether we sell it, or whether it be something we sell, or whether it be something we use for base defense, I'll take it. Ah, there's the ammo. Over here, this will probably just be a little... another one of these blood ferals. I grow tired of you blood ferals.
Nothing of use.
Okay. And, oh, there we go. And there should be one more lootable. I bet it's up top. No, it's in there, I bet. Aha, it was in there. I may not have played on these original maps for some time, but my memory of where things sometimes are has not escaped me. Not yet, at least. I see the blood feral is probably too far away for it to matter. And if he wants to spawn over there, that's perfectly good. I don't care if he spawns over there. One thing that's nice is this whole area begins with loot, so we can actually just get all kinds of good stuff right off the bat. Probably some luxury items, maybe some mods, you know, just kind of stuff to get everything started. Okay, building materials,
Building.
ammo.
Either a workshop or an infirmary would be a good place to start.
Okay, I didn't want to do that. I do need my healing items. How are we doing? We're getting there. Okay, so yeah, this gives me a little bit of morale. 3 morale each. You know, that's like 10 morale right there. That's honestly not bad. And then what we can do is let's get probably
Glad
this
we've already got a
going.
start on building this base up into something real.
Oh, they're going to be very unhappy about the... Let me see if anyone has...
Give a hand over here. Can you spare someone?
Oh yeah, some of you actually have extra equipment. I completely forgot that I equipped you. Actually, you can just use this.
That's almost as much as I can carry.
Okay, let's continue using a Chandra. People are going to be really sad that there are no building materials. So we probably need to fix that. We probably need to do that now. Because those building materials are... We can't just not have building materials. Okay, you need to be squished. I can't not... You have to be squished.
And our new construction is done.
Okay, we have some blood bloaters. Now this vehicle, you can just climb right on top of it and the ferals will squish themselves.
Bloater is so gross.
Yep. Give it a shot.
That cloud smells nasty.
That's the end of them. Okay, so over here,
Looks clear to me.
good. We need more building materials, enough to keep us out of bad morale, at least. We need to like stockpile up on the basics. Like that's actually a relevant thing. Parts. Remember, all of the excess parts, parts sell for 1 influence each, so we can we can view parts as just another influence currency. Pipe bombs. Could be useful in the event a juggernaut attacks. There we go. Ooh, that was actually really good. We got ourselves some weapon parts, and we got the rucksack, and then we also got electronic scraps. Like, all of that is just fantastic. Looks like there's just some random stuff to loot here. Now, there's always the eternal debate of, is it better to fast loot or is it better to slow loot? Obviously, if you have stealth, fast loot is better, because with stealth, you can fast loot without a search crash. Without it, though, I don't think it's better, and that's because I feel like the amount of enemies that you draw in takes more time to deal with than just looting steadily at this pace right here. Not bad stuff, honestly. I wasn't expecting to get too much from just like these kind of like non-building knickknacks, but actually it wasn't too bad. Okay, we got more equipment over there. So one of the things we can do is we can just quickly tell if any of these buildings have a possible rucksack in them. That way we can spend our time as efficiently as possible. That goes in. Oh, I didn't get a healing item. I kind of need a healing item. Let's go grab one. Medicine is low. We need to get medicine. Healing items. Whatever. Those will do. Over here. Okay, medicine is going to be our next stop. Looks like at the beekeeper's house. They're saying that there is a possibility of there being medicine. Oh, so there was a glitch involving this vehicle. In fact, I should be able to do it right now. Actually, let me secure the area. There we go. No, you don't. This is when you thought you would stop Fox from getting his stuff. But how dreadfully wrong you were. Okay. Anyways, so there was a glitch, and it had to do with the settings. So if we go into video settings, and I turn on advanced video. If I turn shadow quality up to ultra, we will get a problem where you could actually see it. Like, let me shine at something in the shadow, in the shade. You will see that our headlights, they're only the top. The headlights on the roof, but not down below. And the way you can fix that, if you're having that problem, is you go to advanced video and then turn your shadow qualities to high, and bam, returns right back to normal. So that is like, some people wondered maybe that's an intended effect due to the dozer scoop on the front, but no, that is not an intended effect. It is due to just a glitch within the game. So, and that is how you can fix it. So first we're going to loot all these bee houses, chunk of honeycomb. These are all luxury items. Some easy to get. These are always here too. Some easy to get luxury items.
Oh, this again.
Case of chemicals. And then in that house, we should be able to get some medicine. And like I said, we can get kind of our basic stock. A more chunk of honeycomb. Anyone eat honey? Do you ever remember that honeycomb cereal? I don't think I've ever personally had it before. Let's check the back. I always wanted, maybe I should buy honeycomb and just try it once. I've always wanted to try it. And now that I've looted a chunk of honey. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No, you don't. Okay. A little bit of running never hurt anyone. I need to level up my cardio anyways. I don't know what made me look in that direction. I mean, but I did. And it worked. Okay, parts. Aha, the back entrance was good. And it sounds like there are enemies in here. I heard somebody's body clatter to the floor. Let's unlock the front door. Or maybe no one's in here. Maybe it was actually a zombie outside of the house. It's a possibility. Good. Good. That's probably where the medicine is.
No, I was hoping we'd have
Okay,
more
we're clear. Alright, this is most likely where it is because it's got the first aid box right here. Okay, there's the medicinal herbs. What else do we have here? Show me something good.
I think this one would be any
Okay,
different.
it was nothing. Now the good news is since I have beaten the game with each of these characters, in the event someone does die, if I close down the playthrough and restart it, well then like all of those characters are returned to the character bank. That's something that's, you know, people ask, if you quit out of a game, or if you cut...
We're done here.
Pretty good stuff, a canning station. We got ourselves our first mod.
No room.
Okay, where is the car? A visitor? How dare you? I don't want anything you're selling.
Kicking.
No soliciting. But yeah, like if you delete a save file, the characters are lost. They will be deleted. That is true. Unless your characters have beaten the game. If you've beaten the game with the characters at least one time, and you delete the save file, then they're saved. Where did we... I can't remember where we found that good loot. Okay, here it is.
I already got all I can handle.
Oh, I was supposed to put an item in... Okay, that's right. I forgot. I took out the medicine rucksack to put something back in it. And that would give us one more inventory slot. And then, like, everything is good in the world as a result. Gimme. Okay, good. We got everything. Now, here's another thing. Once we have the meal plan set up, we won't even need those seeds anymore. The seeds actually can all be sold. And that means the seeds will also become another influence resource because with our food reduced by 75% constantly due to meal plan, we're just not going to need a farm or a garden or hydroponics or a kitchen. We will need none of those things. And that means we can just sell anything that's gardening related. Canning station, put this in.
You're welcome.
How are we doing? We're about 1/5 of the way there to becoming that. Let's see. What do our supplies look like? We need everything but food. Let's go fuel. Right next door. I love fuel. Oh, if you're wondering how this season is going to work, this season is going to be playing 5 days a week. I will not upload on the days that I go to work, or technically I will upload on one of the days, but I won't be recording on those days, meaning they will disappear.
Declaring this location Z-free.
They will be gonzos. And so, and that will allow me to edit, because these videos are going to be all edited. These are going to be like, like the more premium State of Decay content, just because, like, the editing, it does take a lot of effort. And so I've decided that only the videos that are, like, the most premium, top viewing videos, I will take the time to edit and make them as good as I can. I can make them, like, all dopey and stupid and blah, blah, blah. You know the whole thing. Also, the Twitch season will run alongside this. And the same will be true. You will see State of Decay 2 on Twitch on every days except for the days that I go to work, because it is simply impossible. It can't be done. No! Oh, we got a skill and fight. No, there's too many zombies. I disagree with this. I won't allow it. Nope, you can't get on. No zombies allowed. I don't think it matters, because that screamer is too far away.
So I brought back a few things.
Nice! A pipe wrench is actually pretty good. That actually scraps for a decent amount of resources. And now that zombie screams. Fine. I will get my equipment elsewhere. You think that I'm married to this location? You think that I've tied the knot? You think I'm putting on the wedding band to that specific? You think I can't just drive to a new location? Okay, I guess there's a screamer here too. And a screamer there too. What is with this place? What is this, like the highest difficulty or something? Why are there bad guys everywhere? I want a place to loot. You have offended me. Wait, I know. This is a gun store. It's probably going to take 2 trips, though, unfortunately, because the gun store is typically pretty stocked up. Not a bad problem to have, though. The Squishinator. I see we have a vehicle here, too, so it might be an opportunity to pick up a little bit of extra loot. Oh my god! What? 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 It's a survey car? I haven't seen one of these in so long. What is happening? Now that is an early Christmas gift. And it's my favorite color too. It's the best one, the orange one. There are a lot of these guys. These jerks are quite numerous here.
I gotta rest.
Look how numerous they are. I'm not happy about this. And one of them screamed, which means that's going to be a problem. Yep, look, they're already here. How dare this happen? Don't these zombies know that I run this place? Okay, fortunately, it turns out if a zombie screams and no one hears it, then it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. Even more zombies? There's like, what is there, like an entire horde's worth of zombies in this? Let's unlock all the doors. Good gravy. Just leave me alone. I just want to take all of your property. When has that been a problem for you, zombies? Like, aren't zombies, isn't their ethics all about sharing and love and caring? Like, why won't you share with Fox? Oh, shotgun shells. Don't think I would ever really use shotguns. I mean, maybe for base defense, but, you know, I'll take them. Light bolts, now that's more like it. Ah, this weapon case looks promising. It's large and fancy looking. I'll be very disappointed if there's garbage in it. Okay. I'll take it. And there's the rucksack. We got one more. It's probably in the back.
We're all clear.
Yes.
We were starting a
Is this a
trend.
safe? This safe looks important. I'll be very disappointed if there's nothing good in the safe.
Let's hit the road.
Oh, yes! Copley Encyclopedia, Volume 17. Seaburke's Universal Encyclopedia Letter S. The section on survivalists is disappointingly brief and surprisingly dismissive. Well, I guess that was for people who were hoping that the encyclopedia would have something to do with survival. There's no need. You don't need an encyclopedia. All you need is Get Good Fox. That is all that is necessary to know how to survive. That's actually a pretty fun game. If you ever play, there's a video game called How to Survive, and it's actually about a survival manual. It's actually a pretty fun game. Maybe I'll play it on the channel one of these days. It's an old game too, and it was also an indie game, so it wasn't a very expensive game. Okay, I will squish you. I don't have a problem with it. Don't think that I don't think I'm ethically opposed to squishing all of you. Okay, this car slides around quite a bit, which sometimes is a good thing, but is often a bad thing. There we go. Okay, so we can put in the fuel and the ammo, the sidearm, and all of this stuff. And I will believe that we have done quite a good job for our first episode as night falls. I will be playing both day and night because, as you know, State of Decay 3 is probably, 2 years away or so. Not going to be this, so we need to stretch this content out. You guys still want more State of Decay content. I don't have to stretch things out a lot. Anyways, welcome to the new Hyper community. Remember that this is running alongside the Twitch progression. There is both this progression and the Twitch progression. So, and also remember, this is going to be running 5 days a week, and the stream will also be 4 or 5 days a week. The stream will probably be about 3 hours at a time. So, you know, make sure you're tuning in. It's going to be great. It's going to be all good. Anyways, welcome to the new Hyper Community World Tour. That's the name of the season, the Hyper Community World Tour. So, I will see you in the next episode. Like the video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future State of Decay 2 Hyper Community World Tour content in the Lethal Zone. And of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.